Hey guys, we watched the movie. Mike here. I want to ask you guys for something really quick before I start the review. We are doing something new. It's on our Facebook page only. Right when we get out of the theater for movies, we're going to be doing quick little 30-second blurbs, kind of a Rotten Tomato videos type version of reviews that are up really quick. This review I'm doing now was up yesterday on there. On our Facebook, the link is below. Just go there. Like our Facebook page. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to touch anyone. All that's going to happen is you're going to get a little video in your feed there, and if you're standing in line to watch a movie, you can quickly just press play and hear in 30 seconds without wasting your whole day listening to us run our fat mouths off. So go to our Facebook. I would love you a long time for that. No Escape. This is a movie that you probably haven't heard of because they didn't do a good job marketing, but it stars Brosnan, Owen Wilson, and Lake Bell. And it's a weird little movie. It seemed like a weird little movie when I did see the trailer a few months ago because Owen Wilson as an action star is strange. What are you talking about? What I'm talking about, Owen, is he's got these two beautiful little girls and this lovely wife, and he has to protect them from like a whole country of people trying to chop their fucking heads off with machetes. They do a really good job of making him just as helpless as he needs to be to make you relate to being in that situation. But Brosnan brought the intensity to this role. It's one of my favorite characters I've ever seen him play because, I mean, I love Brosnan. He's a beautiful man. You can just look into his eyes in the middle of the night and know that everything's going to be okay. Because true beauty does exist in a man. I'm sorry. It's the chest hair that gets me every time. But no, seriously, Brosnan is one of my favorite all-time actors. I love that guy. He could probably, I mean, I'm straight as there is. What am I? I'm the straight hawk. I'm as straight as there is, don't get me wrong, but Brosnan, I'm afraid he could talk me into the bedroom. Oh, this is going to sound so much worse than I wanted it to. He's intense as hell. Like, even when he's just being a drunk guy in the hotel, like, he really put a lot into this little role, and it's really cool to see him do that. All acting in the movie is serviceable from the bottom to the top. The girls are great in this movie. The wife, Lake Bell, is great in this movie. There's even a guy from Hong Kong who plays Kenny Rogers, and he does a good job. You'll see what I mean. Just watch the fucking movie, guy. This movie shocked the shit out of me, and there's actually some guy that came out of the theater behind me, and he's talking to his friends, and he was like, well, I didn't expect that! I was like, me either! I didn't expect this to be what it was. It scared the shit out of me. It was like watching a horror movie. I don't know if maybe I'm a little bit different, guys, because I have a little girl, and that shit freaks me out. Like, I got mad watching this movie. I didn't expect to give a shit about this movie, because you go into it, like I said, it's late summer, you don't expect to give a shit. But I was so mad at one point of this fucking movie, I was tearing up a little bit. Not like crying or anything, but I was like anger tears and nostril flares. I was getting pissed at what this family was having to go through, and these little girls. It was making me angry inside. So I don't know, maybe it hits a little closer home for me, but to me this movie was way more intense than it had any right to be. It was just like a zombie movie, only there are people who can run fast and have guns and have machetes. He's running around a place he doesn't know, he has no idea where to go, which way to turn, how to get from here to there, can't read any of the language, no cell phones work, everything's totally fucked. And a million people are trying to kill him. The only thing they do to take away from the intensity, what they fail at, is it's this constant shaky cam shit. He's holding the camera sideways for like the whole movie, and there's like shaky stuff. Like, a lot of times it's so intense it doesn't bother you, but when it does bother you, you're like, it could have been done better. It could have been filmed better if they were just calmed down with it. No, I need you to feel like you're in the movie. I don't even know who the fuck directed this. I'm sure. Sorry, I'm sure you don't sound like that, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of the shaky cam trying to add to the intensity of the moment, because for me it was intense enough, and you're just making it hard to see what the fuck's going on and making me kind of dizzy. It doesn't take that much away from the movie because it's just the situations that they put this family in are really intense. And there's one scene where, I mean, there's a couple scenes where I could hear the people in the theater behind me be like, "Oh no, shit, fuck!" I mean, it's like a horror movie because it's scary as shit to imagine yourself in that position. I mean, that's the pure nature of a thriller, is that you're on the edge of your seat going, holy shit. You probably saw in the trailer, there's a scene where he's having to throw his daughter from rooftop to rooftop. And that shit is just, But there is some tropes. There is some bullshit, and there's some generic bullshit strewn about. Like in that scene particularly, where he's throwing the girl off the rope, a character shows up, and you know exactly what the fuck he shows up for. Exactly what he shows up for, and you turn out to be right. Like, some guys just come on screen and you're like, that guy came out of nowhere, had 2 lines, and he's just there to die. Oh, there he goes, he's dead. Yeah, it's gonna probably make some people mad. I doubt people in Hong Kong are gonna like this movie very much. But if you can get past that, you're just going to see it, the way I see it, forget the political stuff, it's a guy trying to protect his family from a bunch of people trying to kill him. It's a freaking zombie movie, and they take the rated R to the max. There's a lot of gore, not a whole lot, but there's just a lot of visceral shit happening, and you're just like, whoa, 4 people just got ran over with a fucking truck. I give this a 7.5. I was really pleasantly surprised with the balls of this movie. What is your favorite Pierce Brosnan movie of all time? Quick movie reviews are on only our Facebook page. They're like 30 seconds to 2 minutes long, and they're fun to do with our cell phone wherever we are. So don't miss out on that shit. Please go like our Facebook page, and you can also follow us on Twitter at WeWatchTheMovie. Until next time, guys, I love your faces. Click that subscribe button. Get some wham up in you. I hope you guys have a great day.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.